Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Felrish channel. Today I have a guide for you for the Ice Golem dungeon. So let's pick up some energy here and we will do an Ice Golem run, right? So first, let's talk about the mechanics of the Ice Golem. We've got an Ice Golem tournament going on right now. So what is the Ice Golem going to do? Well, he has AoE skills all around, right? He's attacking all enemies on his A1, which is pretty usual for bosses, right? Then on his A2, he's going to be decreasing our own accuracy, all right? But the real thing you have to worry about with the Ice Golem is his Frigid Vengeance passive, right? It attacks all enemies one time whenever his HP drops below 80%, 60%, 45%, 30%, and 15%, right? So that's 5 times. This attack will revive any dead allies to 100% HP, right? One ally attacks one enemy pretty hard and places a 3-turn heal reduction, 100% heal reduction. The other ally places AoE decreased defense, okay? So this attack will revive any dead allies to 100% HP, but they don't get turn meter. This attack will ignore 50% of each enemy's defense for each alive ally. This attack also has a 20% chance of placing freeze. The chance of placing freeze increases by 40% for each alive ally. Alright, so you have a couple things to worry about here, and a couple ways to deal with this passive, right? The first thing, and a common thing to do, is to block revive on allies, right? So you can use somebody like, budget option, Phoenix. Alright, Phoenix has an A1 block revive right here, right? Something like that, right? Blocking the revive of the ally so that if the passive does trigger, he doesn't hit with the big nuke and you only have to kill the allies once. Alright, so that's one strategy. The other strategy is to use Life Harvest. So the Life Harvest Blessing, I have it on my Sill of the Drakes here. She is here, right? She has Life Harvest. Destroys enemies' max HP by a certain amount whenever they are revived, right? So this just makes the job easier. Whenever enemies are revived, partially fills the champion's turn meter for each enemy revived, right? So I have a 10% max HP destroy on every revive. It's useful in Frost Spider. It's useful for Ice Golem. So she is going to be my the champion who deals with the revive for me. She's also going to deal with the passive with this passive, with the heal, right? Passive heal, 10% heal on everybody every turn with increased speed, okay? So the next thing we're going to need is healing, right? And once again, Bod El-Khazar is going to come in clutch on this dungeon with the healing. Now, interesting thing about the passive is that it does not activate when the when his HP drops below any of those numbers, right? 80, 60, 45, 30, and 15, if it drops below by poison or HP burn. So for that reason, we are going to pick Bodel as our poisoner, Kaimar as a poisoner, pseudo-poisoner, and Ninja as a burner, okay? Now, Calamitous here and Kaimar are mostly to get through the waves, but we've got everything we need, right? We can deal with, we've got a cleanse, we can deal with the heal reduction and decreased defense with a cleanse from Bodel, right? We can deal with the passive with Ninja and Bodel and Sill, and we can deal with the waves with Calamitous and Kaimar. Now, Calamitous is going to be our main damage dealer for the waves, and really for most of the boss as well, just because he does so much damage with his Hex. Now, this team does not have a 100% success rate, and the reason for that is because of Calamitous's first form, which is what we're using against the boss. Now, his first form puts drop defense and weaken on the boss, which can sometimes cause us to do a little too much damage from War Master, leading to a failed run if he ignores defense while the allies are alive. But once again, Sill is helping us kill the allies faster, so we shouldn't need to worry about that. So let me go ahead and show you guys a run here. That is the one thing you have to worry about with Ice Golem. It's really hard to speed run Ice Golem without block revive. So I highly recommend using that strategy if you have it. For me, it just didn't really work out because my Phoenix didn't do enough damage. So I moved away from that strategy. As you can see, we are making very short work of the waves here. It's been 20 seconds. And we're fine, right? Kymar is then going to reset, and we're just going to do it all again. Not hard, not hard. Yeah, so as you can see, the waves aren't really a problem. If you can carry a Hex champion on your Dungeon teams, I highly recommend it. If you can't, then, you know, it is what it is, right? Still picking up Calamitous because he killed himself from the reflect damage. Alright, now we're actually on the boss. This is where things get spicy, right? We are continuously healing with a Bod L, right? We've got poisons up. We've got really everything we need here. We've got an HP burn on that ally, right? She's probably gonna die pretty soon, right? We're basically gonna kill the allies with poisons or with damage from Ninja. One of the two. All right, he gets a revive off. That's fine. Right, again, Bod L is putting out more of those continuous damage debuffs, right? Which is really nice. We've got another revive from Syl. We have the AoE from the Ice Golem. Right, when I get a little bit more progressed into the hard dungeons, I can do some of them. I will do dungeon guides for those as well. They are much harder because the stat requirements and speed requirements are much higher. And book requirements as well. I only have a couple books on this whole team, right? Bod L's A2 is booked. I've got 2 books in Calamitous. I've got 1 book in Kymar. That's it. So there we go. We are dealing with the boss quickly and effectively. As you can see, this run is making a huge difference, right? As you can see here, Ninja doing most of our damage with the boss, right? Calamitous is a close second. Kymar, Syl, and Bod L. Bod L putting in the work with the poisons. Kymar also doing the work from the poisons, right? So that's how you do Ice Golem. Just find a way to deal with the passive, either block revive or destroy the allies' max HP, and then kill the boss with poison and HP burn. It's pretty simple. Do all that while keeping yourself healed up along the way, and you will be absolutely fine. Thank you guys for watching. I have been Felris, and I will see you in another video.